What? Hey all people, what's good? Hope you're having a damn good day. We're back with some FIFA experiments, and today it's not a very nice experiment because we are experimenting with the European Super League. Right. Yeah. It's not great, people. It's shite. It's honestly shite. Shite to the core. So, for those of you who don't know, the European Super League, it might be happening. Nobody knows just what's happening yet. UEFA haven't released much. All that we know is there's 12 teams that are looking to break away from UEFA and FIFA and everything like that. And they're trying to form their own league where it will literally be the elite of the elite teams that will be competing in it. I think it's ridiculous because it just takes away the whole competition factor from football. There's no relegation in this league, there's no promotion in this league. It's just money. Money, 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 money. And I hate that. That is horrendous. So what I've done here is I have absolutely taken out all those teams. It's Manchester United. I support Manchester United, and they are a part of this shitty Super League, and I'm so disappointed in them. It's Chelsea, it's City, it's Arsenal, it's Tottenham, and it's Liverpool from England, and then it's Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, Barcelona from Spain, and then it's Juventus, AC Milan, and Inter Milan. Those are the 12 teams looking to break away, and all 12 of those teams have got the most history, some of the best teams in Europe, if not the best teams in Europe. So it is very sad. It's a very sad day for football. Yeah, you know, this is what happens when greed and everything settles in. So what I've done is I've removed those teams and from their respective leagues. I've put them in different leagues that we won't care about, because that is essentially what the Super League is going to become. It's a league where nobody gives a damn. Anyways, so I've gone ahead, created the Premier League without the big six. We are going to simulate it, and we're going to see how the leagues fare. I think it will be more competitive now that you've eliminated the big six. I think it'll be more of a competition. You'll see more winners, more losers, so on. So basically, to just show you guys the Premier League, show you guys the the Premier League. We'll just get there eventually. Okay, so to show you guys the Premier League, we'll just start up at the top. I have promoted 6 teams that were or are currently in the top 6 positions in the Championship from this season, to replace those 6 Premier League sides. And I mean, it's a very well balanced Premier League season that we're going to have right now. I've done the same for Spain, promoting the top 3 teams from Liga B, I guess, and obviously removing Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Atletico Madrid. And then same thing for Italy, although there's no real Serie B. So we've had to do some mumble jumble stuff. So the plan is we're going to simulate the season, see how it all fares, see how the Champions League fares, because I have put for England, I put Wolves, West Ham, Everton, and Leicester in the Champions League. For Italy, I think Napoli, I don't know. But I've done the same thing for Italy and the same thing for Spain. And we're just going to simulate all the way to the end of the season and see how things go. You know, I think it'll be a way more competitive, side. Okay, so we're going to simulate all the way here to the back end of the season. Let's see how things go. And obviously, while things are simulating, I'm going to be chatting to you guys. So yeah, this whole Super League thing, it's so uneasy for me, because what is the point of it, essentially? What is the point? Joel Glazer and the Cronkies and all of them, they just want to damn well get more money, you know? It doesn't make sense. It's like, what are you doing, bro? What are you actually doing? You know, and yes, the Super League will generate a lot of money, like it will, but at what cost? Because the fans are the most essential and most important things to football, to any sport, any sport. And the fact that you are like, we don't care about the fans, we care about our own bank accounts is horrendous. And I mean, this was the only way Arsenal and Tottenham were actually going to ever play Real Madrid and Barcelona. But in all honesty, the fact that they're turning their backs on Europe and on the domestic leagues and stuff, it's not great. It's really not great. And I mean the fines that should be handed out if this thing does go through, or even if it doesn't go through. In fact, just fine the damn teams. Fine those 12 teams a lot of money. Fine them a lot of money. I mean, I was reading on Twitter that UEFA has threatened to sue each individual team between 50 and 60 no, not even million, billion billion stacks, bro. That's mad. Absolutely mad. So it's going to be something that we are going to all experience. It's something new to all of us. Not the most ideal. So we're going to have to see how that all pans out. But a Premier League without Manchester United, what is that even? Like, and there's 12 teams in the Super League. So what's that? 22 games. I think, yeah, 22 games. So the season is essentially going to just be like 5 months long, and then for the other 7 months in the year, what are we going to do? It doesn't make sense, you see. So it's a bit shaky, it's a bit off. So yeah, the Super League, it's not going to be a very long league, you know, like we're going from 38 games to a potential 22 games, and what does that even mean? Like, how are they going to structure these things? These are all questions that I'm sure a lot of you guys are also asking. And I mean, you're essentially just eliminating 12, or we'll say about at least 10 elite clubs at the moment, from huge competitions. And that just doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't sit well with a lot of fans. Like, I've literally been on Twitter scrolling through just the hate that these teams are getting, and it's deservedly so, because why must we suffer for greedy pigs who own our teams? We don't have any say in that. I mean, as a United fan, for years we've been complaining about the Glazers and how they run the club terribly, and they're running the club into the ground, and we haven't been able to do anything because it's out of our control. And that's an unfortunate situation. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. I hope that common sense prevails at the end of the day. I mean, and if not that, just think of the fans. And I hope today, especially today and tomorrow and the next day, you have players on Twitter, players on Facebook, players everywhere on social media, just voicing their opinions that they're going to be taken away from things that they love, you know. So some of the hectic bans will be players won't allowed to be a part of any UEFA or FIFA competitions. That means the World Cup. That means the Europa. I mean, not the Europa League, but the Euros. That means the Europa League, the Champions League. All those. I mean, and there was something saying that the clubs are interested in still competing in the domestic leagues, but to what extent? You're essentially just pumping your club full of money that you can go and buy whoever you want, essentially, just to go compete in a much weakened league now, because you are essentially the elite of the elite and have as much money as you can hope to spend. And that doesn't sit well with anybody. There's no competition in that, there's no nothing. So I don't even know where we go from here. Only time will tell, but a lot of the reports are kind of negative in saying that the Europa, the Super Cup, or the Super League, sorry, will probably be going ahead, and that, yeah, and it all centers around money. It doesn't center around what the fans might think, what the players might think, what the coaches might think. Money. That is the owner's number one goal. How much money can we make? How much money can we improve upon? And that's, I can speak for United. I don't know about anybody else, but for United, that's what the Glazers have been trying to do for the longest time. And wherever they can pinch and steal money to put in their back pockets, and to use COVID as the reasoning behind the Super League is pathetic. People have lost their lives, and here you are just trying to use this as an excuse for you just to make more money. You know, and Manchester United have got a very rich history, and I know many fans will be like, "Oh, you United fans always go on about your history," but that's important to us. That's what we have, and basically what the Super League is doing is just shitting all over that. It's like, okay, so we don't give a damn about the Busby Babes who lost their lives coming back from a European competition. We don't give a damn about the 99 treble. We don't give a damn about the 2008 domestic double. I mean, it was the double, and then the Champions League. We don't give a damn about anything. We don't give a damn about Sir Alex Ferguson. We don't give a damn about Sir Matt Busby. We don't give a damn about any of that. We only give a damn about how much money we can put in our own pockets. And something's got to give here. Something's really got to give here, because that's not okay. That doesn't sit well with me. That doesn't sit well with a lot of you guys. Yeah, it's not great. It's really not great. And essentially what this does is, by you removing 12 of the best teams in Europe from the elite competitions, are they even elite anymore? You know, essentially United have a huge fan base. You remove all their fans from the Champions League or from the Europa League or from the Premier League, they're going to lose millions, if not billions. So I can understand them threatening to sue individual clubs for between 50 and 60 billion pounds. That's insane. That's a mad amount, and it's something that needs to be done. I was talking to somebody and I was like, there's no point in threatening the players and the coaching staff and all that stuff, because it's like, okay, we're going to threaten the players to not allow them to play in the Premier League or the Champions League or for their countries in the World Cups and stuff. But is it really their fault that the owners, who are greedy assholes, are trying to get more money? It's not. So the only way you can hurt these people is by fining them a lot of money. Enough money to make them think, shit, this is a bad idea. And maybe 50 or 60 billion or million, I can't remember which one it was, but maybe that amount of money is correct. It's ridiculous, because yeah, it's taking from the poor and giving to the rich, essentially. And if this does happen, it's like, I don't want to support United anymore. I don't want to support people like that. And I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way. But it's a club that you love. It's a club that you've supported for however many years, and now you are forced to turn your back on it. Not because you really want to, because I know you don't want to. I don't want to. But I refuse to support something that I stand against. I refuse to support that. And I mean, look at Germany. Germany, there are no majority shareholders in the clubs whatsoever. There's 49%, and then 51%, the majority shares, are owned by fans. That's why you don't have Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund and all these other teams from Germany buying into the Super League, because that's not going to happen. It's not going to sit well with the fans. The fans are like, excuse me, where's the competition in that? Currently, right now, Bayern Munich have the most Champions League trophies currently, and if things stand. It's insane. It's madness. So yeah. So people, we are at the end of the season. I'm happy that you guys listen to me complain, and I hope you guys share the same type of ideas and feelings that I do, because this is not right. It's not right. So we are going to check out where Everton have finished. It looks like they've made it to the final of the Champions League. Oh, surprise. Everton are a very decent side. 47% manager rating. Okay, so we did make it to the final against PSG. I'm surprised Bayern Munich aren't there. We're just going to have a look here at the Premier League table, and then we'll simulate the final, which we'll probably lose because it's PSG. But Let's pick a competition. Let's do it. Let's do it. And drum roll, please. Everton finished 4th, with Wolves finishing 1st. Okay, I kind of expected Wolves to finish 1st, I'm not going to lie, because Wolves have a very elite squad. But it finishes Wolves, Leicester, Aston Villa, Everton. That's not bad. With West Ham and Crystal Palace finishing 5th and 6th. Normally positions held by City, Arsenal, United, Chelsea, Tottenham, and Liverpool are now occupied by Wolves, Leicester, Villa, Everton, Palace, and West Ham. How the mighty have fallen. And then, of course, Barnsley, Brentford, and Sheffield United going down. Not bad. So, yeah, that is that. We're just going to simulate and lose to PSG. Yeah. It's insane. It's insane. Our beloved Premier League, our beloved teams are actual assholes for turning their backs on us, the fans, the people who have supported them for years. And that doesn't sit right with me, that doesn't sit right with you. Just, no, it doesn't. So, I don't know where we go from here, people. Only time will tell, like I keep saying, repeating and doing. But things have got to change. Things will change. And if it's for the better, yay. But I feel like it's going to be for the worst. Anywho. Sorry about that. I had to skip that bit because Champions League song came on. We're just going to simulate this good stuff. And whapam. We're going to just simulate that. And we end up losing. Oh my god. They even ended up winning. Insane. Insane. So. that's... Well, for Everton fans, clearly the Super League is good for them. But... yeah, guys, that is going to end off the experiment for today. I hope you've enjoyed the rant and the rave and just see how things turn out. I'm impressed that they've won. That's very impressive. But until the next time, I hope you guys have a damn good day. Leave a comment down below how you feel about the Super League. And let's just hope, hold thumbs, cross your fingers and everything, that we as fans prevail at the end of the day, and there's still a complete Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, and everything to start off next season, because it's not looking great right now, guys. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.